Reggie Theus out there surfing.
Yeah, there you go.
We won't find me out there, I'll tell you that right now. All right, this is Anaheim. This is week 5 of the Big 3, and what we got coming up next, three-headed monsters and Tri-State. All right, here are the results of today. Bivouac, enemies, still undefeated. Three's Company, Michael Beasley, amazing. Trilogy, getting it done. Aliens, a really incredible second half.
Yeah.
But now we head into Game 6. Here are the standings and why these things are important. People are positioning themselves for playoffs to stay alive. But this game right here, these two teams, you have to do something to convince me that they're not a championship contender. Yeah. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside Reggie Theus, and when I look at them as contenders.
I was just going to say that both these teams think they can win it all. When you think about the teams, they have guys that you can go to. I like having a guy you can throw the ball to down the stretch. They both have Kevin Murphy on one end, Moss on the other end. They've got bigs that can score around the basket. This is a game, both teams 2-2. These two teams believe in their heart that they can win it all.
Right,
this game is going to help them get there.
All right, let's look at the body bag. Brandon Moss, watch out. You're under the rim. He'll put you in that body bag.
Let me tell you something. That is one heck of a nickname. He can jump with the best of them. Not the greatest from the perimeter, but going to the rim, he can finish over the top of anyone. And he's finished through contact.
Yeah, and on the other side, one of our favorite players,
yes,
and great guy, Kevin Murphy. He's a walking bucket.
I coach Murphy, former MVP. He's a guy you can throw the ball to down the stretch. He can go right or left, even though left is his favorite. Shoot it from the perimeter. And the thing that I like about him, he knows how to get fouled. And he also has the vocals to go along with getting fouled.
All right, take a look at the rosters. Star-studded for Tri-State: Jason Richardson, Kevin Murphy, Amir Johnson, Ray Nixon, and an underrated big, Henry Sims. Keep your eye out on him. Marcus Teague, Shakur Justin, Brandon Moss, Jeremy Tyler, and Jeff Teague for the three-headed monsters. Let's go over to Mike Bibby with Coach Sweet Lou.
Rashard, you're coaching now. Tell me the mindset you got to get into the game. Not playing, coaching. Tell me the mindset.
That's the thing. I'm not playing. So when you're coaching, I try to look at the other guys' weaknesses and try to help my guys. Just micromanage the game, give them plays here and there. But other than that, I just try to micromanage the game because they the players out there.
Jason Richardson is one of the oldest players in this game.
Yeah.
What are you going to do out there to stop him?
I think it's hard to stop Jason Richardson because he knows how to play the game. I think we have to go at him, make him play defense. That'll be our best way to stop him. Make him play D.
Good luck, Richard.
Thank you.
All right, coach on the other side, Dr. J.
One of my
Smooth as
favorites.
silk.
One of my favorites. He nicknamed, he just calls me Rook. He still calls me Rook.
Really?
He says, "What's going on, Rook?"
Oh man, even after all these years.
All these years. I'll tell you a quick story. Stole the ball from him at half court. I was so excited my rookie year. By the time I got to the top of the key, he had stole it back.
Probably just grabbed it with those big hands of his. All right, here are the rules of the Big 3. You play to 50. No game clock. We do have a shot clock. Free throws count as 1, 2, or 2, 3, or 4 points, but just one of them, 4-point shot. The best rule, bring the fire. If you don't like a call, bring the fire. That's Kevin Murphy. Wow. That's bringing the fire from 4 right off the jump. Marcus T, body bag. He answers the call.
So when he makes jumpers, that makes a big difference. And you have to think about this. Murph used to play for three-headed monsters, so there's probably a little bit something else going on in this game for him too.
Greg Monroe, tough on the block. Oh, Sims comes over, physical play. Brandon Moss. There's Murph, he is so good. Sims blocks down the jumper, that's a long two.
That's a big time play. Murph starts the game off with a 4, then drives hard, kicks it to the big for a smart one.
No jumper from T. Body bag goes up strong. That's a good rebound by Greg Monroe. There's Murphy, gets that high screen. Pocket pass over to Sims. Solid jumper, misses. Teague out to Brandon Moss. Back to Marcus Teague. He goes up with it. He sticks the three. Loving the fast-paced game so far.
Good ball movement. Just lining it up. You got to give somebody get a hand up.
There's Murphy. Throws it up. Sims. Oh, short with it. Another three. In and out. Jason Richardson from the corner. He's money from there. Oh, what a block by the body bag. Man, he came out of nowhere.
Super athletic. You give him a little bit of room and he can go up. I bet he can get close to the top of the backboard. Got to find a way.
Murph going left. Soft touch.
That's his favorite. When I used to drop plays for him, it was always going left.
Brandon Moss goes downhill, elevates from really far out.
Started off the game with a 4-pointer. 3-pointer.
Yeah, I think they were looking at that. They were going to see if it was a 4, but it was definitely a 3. Early sub for Jason Richardson.
You think about Murph stepping out at the beginning of the game and taking a 4. Your mind has got to be in a certain place to come out shooting a 4.
100%.
Yeah.
Right from the jump?
Yeah,
100%. Here he is again, going left off that screen. Bounces it back. Downhill, pulls that thing back. Come on.
See, when you think about his shot, the way he angles his body and uses his feet, left is his spot. And you don't have to be completely square when you're shooting left on that side.
Moss downhill, throws it down.
See, when Moss gets the ball on the perimeter, you basically just allow him play smart. But this is a different mindset when you walk into a game like that.
First play of the game, you're shooting that 4-point shot. Yeah, you're thinking I'm getting 40 tonight. Murph getting that body contact, fades away. Man, he is a professional bucket.
Going left. You know, when you coach against a guy like that, you just think, didn't I just tell you he wants to go left?
Yeah. Nixon with the steal. Big battle down low. Big man from Georgetown, right? Rowe goes up. He'll shoot 1 for 2.
Tri-State, nice movement. Kevin Murphy, as soon as he gets you going left, the thing is that he can pull up on a dime, or he can finish all the way to the basket.
This is too big. I'm right, but both these big men went to Georgetown, right?
Yeah.
I'm not wrong by that, right? Sims went to Georgetown and Moose went to Georgetown. Come on. A lot of pride on the line right here. Bring the fire. If you don't like a call, just bring the fire. They'll play one-on-one, and the winner of the one-on-one game will decide.
This is not going to get below the dotted line. Well,
no?
I take that back. I take that back because the defense is not going to stop him.
Oh, look at this. That is big time back. It's almost as if, even though I think different eras, that is what you see at Georgetown.
I agree, because back in the day, it was definitely about bigs. And then Allen Iverson. And, of course, academics.
Of course. Sims.
Oh, what a pump.
Nice.
What a pump fake. Oh, you got to finish, big fella.
Great move. Brandon Moss, downhill. Fake pass goes up.
So why would you run out on him to the point where he's going to go by you?
Well, he did make one.
Okay, make another one.
All right. Make another one?
Make another one.
Okay.
But you know he's going to get to the rim. You can't stop that one.
Another 4 from... Gee, we are watching a display right here. This is definitely... I used to play for this team.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give it to you guys.
Oh, man, that's what I told you.
You did. You called that early.
And they decided to change the team, so...
Ooh, nice pass by Brandon Moss. Moose lays it up. Brandon Moss, welcome to the Big 3.
That's
He's
right.
going head-to-head right now with a former Big 3 MVP.
Back-to-back? Come on. Back-to-back? And that's the furthest spot on the floor, too, by the way.
Welcome to the show. So, folks, if you look around right now, you see a lot of empty seats. This place was sold out. Over 10,000 people. And, man, they sure did miss a good one.
Amir Johnson, I recruited him out of high school, Westchester High School.
To go to college.
To go to college, go to Louisville.
When did he tell you, I'm going to the league? And what did you say?
After we signed him.
Oh, you did get him. You signed him.
So I said, listen, you're going to sign to come to Louisville. What you decide to do is up to you.
You knew that was a possibility?
Yes.
Okay. Murph again for 3. That's long. Moss rebounds. Houston. Inside. Fade away. Jeremy Tyler. Houston gets contact, goes up, gets blocked. Tyler on the battle. Good hustle.
Physicality. Diving on the floor. That's Big 3 basketball.
Here's Murph. Up top going left. Pulls it back out. Hezzy gets downhill. Come on. This is. Oh, I can't believe he missed that.
You know why I missed it?
Show right now.
You know why I missed it?
He was too open?
He went back to his right.
Oh. Is it that bad?
No, it's not that bad.
No, I don't think it's that bad. He just missed it.
No, he just missed it. No, he's got a variety of ways to score. Look at Doc.
I like how you called it out. Like you said, well, he's playing against his old team. You know, I kind of dismiss that because he's coming off the injury. You know, I guess his old team could have made him a captain and kept him.
No, they could have kept him. They could have done some different things. They decided to do this.
This is a show. Another back rim miss. It's almost as if he can get any shot he wants, anytime he wants.
Pretty much so. Pretty much so. The former MVP, by the way.
He is a former MVP and probably a former too hard to guard winner.
One of them.
All right, let's listen into Rashard Lewis in his huddle.
Finish with 2 hands on the ball, so don't sit back. Sit down, get your quick break. Sit down, get your rest. Stay with it. You get it. Crash the offensive glass, that's what I was saying. Get a couple cheap. Make sure y'all communicate on D. Call every screen out.
All right, so last week it was a game of the ages.
Yeah.
Three-Headed Monsters was down. Isaiah Briscoe was having a legendary 37-point performance, and they just chipped away at the end. Let's take a look at that.
When you chip away in a
now
game like
point
this,
away, up 9.
This would actually be an epic upset because of how far the Three-Headed Monsters would have come back from.
The Monsters with a chance to win it. Here's D, a chance to win it. Got it! The Monsters with the victory.
That performance was incredible.
I talked to Sharif before the game, and we were laughing about the game. He says, you know, the problem was they thought the game was over.
Yeah.
And then they took a step back and a sigh of relief, and then they lost the momentum. And then they made some technical mistakes.
And then some free throws, remember, when you had the advantage.
Well, no, they fouled twice when they were in penalty.
That's right.
And you got to just, under those circumstances, let them make the basket.
Yeah.
Don't give them the ball back.
Yeah. Well, you know, what's being overshadowed by Kevin Murphy is Brandon Moss and his play right now. Both of these guys going back and forth.
Anybody's game.
Houston, nice shot. Short. Good hustle. Tri-State, baseline out. Here comes Murph. Oh, tough pass. Oh, Moss. Man, he looks like a different player. You think because Jeff Teague is gone this week that Moss is like, I just have a different mindset?
You have to. When your leader's not there, someone else has got to pick up the slack. Oh.
That's got to be a Big 3 record. I think that is a Big 3 record. 3 4s in the same game.
In the same spot.
And Tri-State has 0 4-pointers, and he has 3 of them today on the season.
So at what point do you look up and say, hey, I better not let him stand on that spot?
You need to trap him. I'm going to say that. You need to double team him.
Look at it. This is with intent. He sees it down below. I'm on my spot. I've made 2 already. Why not?
We are watching a legendary performance from Kevin Murphy. I think that's the record for most 4s in a game. 3. Maybe Jeremy Parker might have had it, but I'm gonna look that up for you guys. Man,
I don't know if it's from the same spot.
Not like that.
No.
And we just got to the half. I don't know what the officials could be discussing here.
Well, they might have been talking about that last 4-pointer was not on the line. He was very close to not being on the line. I saw it when he let it go.
All right, let's take a look.
I thought his foot was on there, then he might have raised it up.
So it starts out as a screen to his left.
Yes. Oh, no question.
No, that's easy money.
No question.
Yeah.
I think the referees just like looking at replays sometimes.
You know what? They want that camera time. All right, we're going to go to break. We have a great game here. Tri-State 25, 3-headed monsters. Brandon Moss leading the way for 3-headed monsters. Good back and forth action. We'll be back. Stay with us. Back 25-22, one of the best games of the day so far. Offensive explosion. Brian Scalabrine, Reggie Diaz. I mean, so far, what do you think of this game?
I think it's a phenomenal game, well-executed game. Game plans of both teams phenomenal. Both teams 2-2. Both these teams thinking about the chip, and that's what this game is all about.
It's really about 2 players. Let's start with Brandon Moss over 3-headed monsters.
Brandon Moss, body bag, can do just about anything he wants. When his jumper's going, he becomes a prolific scorer. But what he wants to do is get to the rim, finish over the top. Right or left-handed, just over the top.
And Murphy's putting on a display.
Murph, playing like the MVP he was. He's got big numbers. 3 4-pointers.
I'm going to send it over to Mike Bibby.
Murph, you start the game off with the 4-pointer. You have 3 4-pointers. What's going through your mind? I know you used to play for them last year. Is that something that you're going against?
Nah, I don't necessarily think it's that, man. I'm just taking what they give me. You know, the first play of the game, we had to play Drew up, but the way he was guarding, he was sagging off. So I was like, man, let me see what it feel like. And they've been going in.
We'll get the record. I think you might have the record for in-game 4-pointers right now, so keep going. Good luck.
Thank you.
Look at that. Made today. Today, 7 of them. Week 1, 0, week 2. And, I mean, Murph has 3 of the 7.
That's the one thing about today's game that's changed so much is that the distance that guys shoot the ball in. Those were shots back in the day we never even thought about.
For sure. Teague misses. Amir Johnson. He gets fouled. From watching Murphy go to work right here is a clinic of where to put the ball and how to dribble the ball and how to move your feet and how to get into your shot. That's what we've been seeing in this first half.
So when you think about the way he's playing, as he just said, he's taking what the defense gives him. And that's just playing smart.
Brandon Moss gets to his spot, up and under, and he is a special athlete.
Acrobatic, athletic, finishes with right or left. Oh, Amir
Johnson.
Showing us a little something that he had back in high school.
Yeah. He dropped that shoulder, tried to go right through Greg Monroe.
He's parlayed a very nice pro career. Think about where he's come from.
There's Moss. Ooh, fake pass, gets it back, turns it over.
I'd rather see him trying to finish than pass it.
Oh, another three. Nixon with back-to-back threes to start out. Tri-State.
See, for me, Moss is more of a finisher than a passer. When you get that close to the lane with your abilities, you got to go finish it.
T. This is it. Hustle by Nixon. Over to Murph. Murph wants to screen. Going to his right. Goes over the top. Oh, yeah, Amir Johnson. Still got the bunnies.
He hasn't seen the inside of a rim in a long time.
Well, he looks a lot thinner this year. I asked him about that. He's like, I had to slim down for them young bucks.
Yeah, there you go. From one of the most celebrated high schools in all of LA, Westchester High School.
All right, here we go. Tri-State knocking it down from deep.
So when you think about how they're playing, not a lot of ball movement, but they're getting the shots that they want. And they're knocking them down. So that's just the game plan. Play your game the way you play it. But when it comes down, right now they got a pretty nice lead. Now it's about getting good shots. Now it's about moving the ball the right way, making sure we do everything we're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Kiki Vandeweghe just stepped up. One of my favorite people of all time.
Great guy. He taught me to step back in the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wait, do you feel like they're trying to stop Kevin Murphy, and that's why it's opening up guys like Nixon for those back-to-back threes?
So when I told you earlier that you got to have a guy that you can throw the ball to. Now, if that guy is not a black hole, then when you throw the ball to him, when he gets it going, then everything else opens up for everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to start just playing smart and not force it. The second half is not about, it's about not forcing the game, taking what the game gives you, and that's what Tri-State's doing right now.
Here's Brandon Moss. Great first half. Look at that touch right there. Are you kidding me?
See how the little crab dribble in the lane just right at first? And when he gets too close to the rim, no one can elevate like him.
No, it's different when he goes up there. There's a kick out, Amir Johnson. That's going to be a miss. Moss has 19. Here he is with the ball. Left to right crossover, just lost it.
So when he's out by the 4-point line, I give him a step. When he gets closer to the paint, that's when I body up on him.
Mm-hmm. Tight curl by Nixon. Out to Murph. There's Murph going left. Step back. Beautiful.
Too hot. Too hot. Doc's over there clapping his hands, just shaking his head.
Yeah.
Just whoa.
It's a show.
If you can impress him, you can impress. You've done something.
Oh yeah. Moss for three. Short with it. There's that gap you were talking about.
Yep.
Here's Murph on the pull-up. Oh my goodness. What are we watching here?
You're watching a guy that's in his rhythm. A guy that believes what he's doing is the right thing. He says he's taking what the defense gives him. I think he's kind of making the defense give him what he's got.
Moss, no reset on the clock. Has to hoist it up. And he airballed it.
Kevin Murphy showing you the bag that he's got. That's a high arch, fadeaway step back. And then when you're in your rhythm, you just go and do what you do when you want to do it. And that's where Murphy is right now. Key is, got to take good shots. You're in a good rhythm. Don't change what you're doing.
Amir Johnson downhill, finishes again.
Now, you know, last year he might not have been able to do that.
No, he looks in great shape.
Yeah, he looks like he's been in the weight room. Look like he's been working hard. He said he has to keep up with the young bucks.
That's it.
Body up. Body up.
He bodied up. Murph comes away with the board. Nixon another three.
Amir Johnson. Look at him. Put it down on the ground. Going to the left. Back to the right. That's a tough play for him. That's not in his bag. So he came up with something. Now this is going to be, you know, this is two Ferraris going at it. Two athletic Ferraris going at it. Again, same scenario though. Don't play too far off, but try to make him pick up his dribble. Too deep. Too deep.
Oh, but too much length and athleticism.
Yep. Didn't even jump.
He did get to his spot, though, and that's really what you want to do in the big three.
He went right for it. Gave him a pump fake. See, that's too many.
Too many pump fakes?
Too many pump fakes.
It's one and go.
It's one and go. And not go away from the defense, go through the defense.
Yeah. Tyler off. Murph clears it. Going left again. Inside, Amir Johnson. Oh, what a play. Good cut. Murph. Good tip out. Amir Johnson's been excellent this game.
That's just old school veteran stuff there. I can't get it, but I can tip it.
Oh, let the guys play.
But why make the foul that far away?
Because you're like into the game. You know, like I'm going to sit down, I'm going to guard, I'm going to inspire my teammates.
Keep your ego out of it.
You might be right. All right, so before this game, Jason Richardson, he got on the hot mic in the Big Three. See what he had to talk about.
And this league is so tough this year. Season 7, it's probably the toughest there is. I mean, so many teams out there that could win a championship. Just pointing forward, moving forward, every game is important. You got to win. Tri-State, we coming.
That high pick. There's Moss. He's back to that right hand. Oh, block and one.
Boy, that was a late call too. But they had to call it because the contact was inside the restricted area. No switch. I thought that was solid defense.
Man, Moss
so you would think
playing well.
Well, you would think the defense was not in a bad position, but you can move and still be in good guarding position. Once your body is not in a guarding position, that's when referees call the foul. Because Amir is falling down. That is not a guarding position, so they have to call it.
Whoa. How about these guys attacking the offensive glass? I don't know if I've ever seen that before, and I've seen a lot of games. Just a baseline move. Man, look how hard Three-Headed Monsters is playing right now. So Char Lewis must have had a little talk to them in the timeout. Like, guys, the only way we're going to win this game is to bring our energy up.
Well, you know, the game last week, they were down big, and they got lucky, you know, to come back.
And they earned it.
Well, they earned it when the momentum changed.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was Three-Headed Monsters' good play or Tri-State's trilogy's lack of.
Yeah, I mean, they missed a few free throws, a couple of turnovers, bad fouls, no question about it. But they did scrap toward the end.
No, they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, you get a little bit of break, they took advantage of it.
So in the Big Three, they don't have that rule where if the ball's not in play, you get the free throw. It's not how it works in the Big Three. You get the free throw on the sixth foul.
3 fouls apiece. It's all about taking good shots now, staying in your rhythm.
Amir Johnson keeping it alive. Goes over to Houston. Baseline, throws it up. Oh, that turnover hurts.
Yeah. This is when you have to have extra effort, and you can't make mistakes right now. This was just a pass that they were not in line. Tyler thinks he's going up. Houston thinks he's shooting.
Moss brings it back to the left. He gets fouled.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you about Moss. If he's out by the 4-point line, he's not gonna. Even if he shoots it, he's probably not gonna make it.
Yeah.
So, but when he starts going downhill, he is difficult to deal with. So why put yourself in that position?
Yeah, but pretty slithery as far as like if there is the gap, he can hit that gap. Almost like Amir's got to almost shrink the floor.
Yes.
From a double team standpoint.
But so you can see that they're not trying to switch, and that's a big part of what their defensive scheme is. Side out on the ground.
Tyler, I mean, he
slapped him on the arm.
Right on the arm. That's what officials must look at that. Like, wait a minute.
Players think officials are crazy. Officials think the players are crazy.
I have headphones in. I heard the slap.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, Murph with the hesitation. Headsy pull. Oh. Maybe fatigue coming in? Would you give him a little bit of a break?
This would be the time you get him a break, because that's an indication. You don't want to pull a guy out right after he shoots an air ball, but you know, he's probably pretty close to needing at least a minute or two.
And now he's on Greg Monroe. This is a mismatch. See if Tri-State tried to protect him. Monroe takes his time. Ooh, he misses. It's going to be three-headed monster's ball.
See, I think this is a smart move. Get some fresh legs in there. And you can go away from Murph and end up with Jason Richardson. It's not a bad deal.
Yep. Almost like if you are Tri-State and you're sitting 41-28.
It's a dangerous place, though.
Which is, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm going to bring the fire right here, but I wouldn't foul on plays like that.
No.
Just get the ball moving. You know, if it gets tighter, but you want to have those fouls in the bank.
Yes.
You don't want to be sitting there on 6 fouls when you have a big-time lead.
Tri-State one foul away from three-headed monster.
Now they
going to penalty.
Switching roles here, right?
Yep.
Or was it the same? No, I think it was the same.
Same scenario.
Georgetown big man going at it. Oh, Moose. Oh, airballed it.
See, Moose not getting to his shot. He let the defense dictate. This is what big fella put a body on him and made him pull up and shoot a fall away on one leg.
But
it's not a high percentage.
He did get fouled. He got fouled right across that right arm. All right. Here's Nixon inside. Kicks it out. Sims for 3. That's huge.
That's a big one. That's a big one. It starts off with inside out. Get the ball inside, find the guy outside. This is where they miss Jeff Teague, because they don't have the guy that can actually get them back into the game right now. When you talk about posting up and finding, Moose was down there trying to help defensively. It's not happening.
Yeah, Sims underrated what he could do for this.
Yeah, no, you said that at the beginning of the game.
He could deck the ball. He can knock down a 3. He can rebound. He can guard. They got a good team. Kicks it inside. Elevates.
He needed one more dribble.
Two-man game. Teague downhill. Step back. It's up. Moss looking to attack the gap. Good job by Jason Richardson. And that's going to be the 5th foul. Just on the side, so it'll be Tri-State ball. Oh, they're going to call it. I thought that was way late. This should be side out. Yeah, side out.
Yeah. There's what you were talking about with Moss. You gave him a little bit too much room. Moss made him pay.
Yeah, but you would live with that, right?
Percentage-wise, analytics would say, let him shoot that.
Yeah.
Or just with a hand in the face.
Yeah.
The bucket counts. The bucket's got to count. And you go free.
I think it's side out because.
Well, but the bucket's got to count.
Bucket does count.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, they call.
I don't understand that.
I don't get that one either.
That foul happened after the shot.
Yeah, that should be bucket, and then because they're not in the bonus, side out. But three-headed monsters, they're in a good position now. They got to make the free throw, and they get the ball back.
That's why I was saying it's such a dangerous part of the game right now, because the rhythm of the game has changed since Murphy was out, okay? And they didn't get good shots.
They made that 1-3, which was huge. The Sims 3 was a big bucket.
Yeah, no, that was a big one.
Big bucket.
And I like that bucket because it came from inside out. You know, you throw it inside, you let the defense suck in, and then you make them pay.
So when you're in the bonus in the big three, if you make the free throw, you get it back. Good. Oh, good finish by Moss.
Jason Richardson, 3 points last week. No points in this game so far.
Dixon kicks it out. Sims over to Murph. Murph's tough in the post. Pretty good defense.
Now, see, for me, as much as I love watching Murph play, Sims just hit a three. You have him in the opportunity to give him the ball again, and you've been sitting out for 5 minutes. Moss going downhill is tough to deal with.
Really tough to deal with.
Momentum changing. Tri-State's in a difficult situation right now because they're not taking what the game is offering. They're trying to force the game. You got to get a little bit of ball movement, and that's the only thing I would say about Tri-State in the way they play. It's a lot of one-on-one. It's a lot of pound the ball stuff.
Big free throw. All sticks it, gets it back. They got it. Tri-State has to stop him from getting downhill. 8-0 run. There he is again. And Murph goes right up with it.
Now that right there showed you that his knee is a lot better. That right there was an indication, taking that punch underneath.
Another one, no rim. Just like that. And that's a good job by Tri-State, pulling their hands back and seeing what the result is going to be.
So for right now in this particular play, I keep my hands up, I use my body, but I do not foul.
Moss for 4. Nope. And Tri-State has game. Should be capped off by Kevin Murphy. Here's Sims inside.
Come on, big fella.
Tried to do a little too much. Houston. Oh, they got an offensive foul.
Defense wiped him out. That would be probably an illegal pick. Watch him wipe him out on the defense. Defense, actually illegal to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon
you can stand
Moss
there. You
underneath.
can't dislodge, yeah. So game point for Tri-State. Murphy has 27 points. Will he cap it off? Gets the catch. Pulls up. What a performance.
Yep.
What a performance.